Think about your grandma for a moment. Maybe you remember her sewing clothes by hand, reusing glass jars, or growing vegetables in the backyard. She didn't live frugally because it was cool. She did it because it was necessary. Life during the Great Depression, wartime rationing, or just simpler times meant every penny mattered. Fast forward to today, and we're facing our own struggles, rising food prices, rent going through the roof, and a world that never stops pushing us to spend more. These aren't just old habits, they're stealth wealth strategies in disguise, helping you live below your means and build quiet wealth in today's world. And not just because they save money, but because they're smart, sustainable, and surprisingly modern. Young people today are realizing that grandma might have had it right all along. From growing food in tiny spaces to fixing things instead of tossing them, her frugal ways are more helpful now than ever before. In this video, we're digging up 9 clever, forgotten money-saving habits your grandma used, and showing you how they're making a comeback in today's fast-paced, expensive world. These are real, creative, practical ideas that can help you live better for less. Let's get into it. Number 1. Handwritten budget journals. Before smartphones and budgeting apps, your grandma kept track of every penny with a notebook and a pencil. She wrote down what came in and what went out. It helped her stay in control of her money. Now, people are going back to this old method.
Why?
Because writing things by hand makes you more aware of your spending. It feels more real than tapping numbers into a phone. Many are using simple notebooks or even decorated journals to track expenses, savings, and money goals. Some also add habit trackers to stay focused. It's calming, clear, and helps you feel more connected to your money. You don't need anything fancy, just paper, a pen, and a little time each week. Grandma didn't need an app to be smart with her money. She used her brain and a notebook, and that's still a powerful combo today. Number 2. Cash envelope systems, before Dave Ramsey made them cool. Long before budgeting apps and credit cards, your grandma used a simple trick to manage money: the cash envelope system. She kept her money in different envelopes, one for rent, one for food, one for savings. When the envelope was empty, that was it, no more spending. Today, many people are bringing this idea back.
Why?
Because using cash helps you see where your money is going. It also makes it harder to overspend, especially with rising prices and sneaky online subscriptions. Young people are now using fun budget binders with labeled envelopes to track spending. There's even a trend called cash stuffing where people film themselves putting money into envelopes. It's oddly satisfying. You can start small. Just use 3 envelopes: groceries, gas, and fun money. It's old-school stealth wealth, downsizing to save money without feeling restricted. Sometimes, the best financial tools don't need an app, just a little paper and discipline. Number 3. No-spend creativity. Your grandma didn't spend money to have fun. She played cards with friends, listened to the radio, read books, or went for walks. Entertainment didn't cost much. It was about being creative. Today, with prices rising everywhere, many people are trying something called a no-spend challenge. That means they stop buying anything that isn't truly needed for a weekend, a week, or even a month. Instead, they find free ways to enjoy life. Some families do game nights at home. Others use the library for free books, movies, and events. There are also free local festivals, nature hikes, and community classes. On social media, people share their no-spend ideas and goals. It's not about being cheap, it's about being mindful and learning to enjoy what you already have. Grandma made her own fun, and it was often better than anything money could buy. Maybe it's time we did the same. Number 4. The Victory Garden. During World War II, food was hard to find. So, your grandma, or maybe her parents, planted what was called a victory garden. People grew fruits and vegetables in their yards, empty lots, and even window boxes. These little home gardens helped feed families and reduce the pressure on grocery stores. Now, food prices are climbing fast. Everything costs more. That's why the idea of a home garden is growing again. But this time, it has a modern twist. People are planting herbs on apartment balconies, using smart indoor grow lights, and turning old plastic containers into mini planters. You don't need a backyard. A sunny windowsill and a little soil are enough to start. Basil, green onions, and cherry tomatoes are easy for beginners. And if you want to go big, community gardens let you share space, seeds, and tips with neighbors. Gardening isn't just about saving money, though it can save you hundreds a year. It's also healthy, relaxing, and rewarding. Watching something grow, something you can eat, is powerful. Grandma called it survival. Today, we call it smart living. Number 5. Homemade cleaning supplies that actually work. Back in the day, your grandma didn't buy fancy cleaning sprays. She cleaned her whole house with simple things like vinegar, baking soda, and lemon peels. And guess what? It worked. Now, more people are going back to these homemade cleaners. They're cheaper, safer, and better for the environment. Store-bought cleaners can cost $5 or more, but you can make your own for just a few cents. Here's an easy recipe. Fill a jar with lemon or orange peels. Pour in white vinegar until it covers the peels. Let it sit for 2 weeks. Then pour it into a spray bottle and use it to clean your kitchen or bathroom. Baking soda also works great to scrub sinks, tubs, and even ovens. These old tricks are simple, natural, and powerful. Grandma didn't need chemicals to keep things clean, and neither do you. Number 6. The make do and mend mentality. Back in your grandma's day, if something ripped or broke, she didn't throw it away, she fixed it. A hole in a sock, she stitched it. A shirt too worn out, she turned it into cleaning cloths. This idea was called make do and mend. It was about using what you had, getting creative, and wasting nothing. Today, we throw things away too quickly. Fast fashion, cheap products, and online shopping have made it easy to replace instead of repair. But that's also why people are now turning back to grandma's way of thinking. Young people on social media are learning to sew and fix shoes. It saves money and reduces waste, which is great for the planet too. Grandma didn't waste things because she couldn't afford to. Today, we're choosing not to waste because we're smart enough to see the value in every little thing. Number 7. Batch cooking for fuel and finance. Your grandma knew how to feed a family without spending too much. On Sundays, she would cook a big pot of stew or soup that lasted all week. This smart habit is called batch cooking, and it's perfect for saving both time and money. Today, many people are bringing batch cooking back. With busy schedules and high food prices, cooking in big batches means fewer trips to the store and less temptation to order takeout. You can cook a big meal and freeze extra portions for later. Use a slow cooker or Instant Pot to make it even easier. Grandma did it to stretch her ingredients. Now we do it to stretch our budget and our energy. Number 8. Soap saving and rebatching. Your grandma never threw away little pieces of soap. She saved those tiny leftovers and melted them together to make a new bar. This smart habit is called rebatching, and it's making a quiet comeback. Today, people are doing the same thing, not just to save money, but to reduce waste. Instead of tossing out soap scraps, you can collect them in a jar. When you have enough, melt them in a pot with a little water, pour the mix into a mold, like an empty yogurt cup, and let it harden. Just like that, you've made a new bar of soap. Some people even do this with hotel soap or leftover slivers from fancy soaps. You can also use these scraps to make your own laundry soap by mixing them with baking soda and washing soda. It's simple, it's useful, and it's one less thing to throw away. Number 9. Bone broth and scraps, turning waste into wealth. Your grandma didn't throw food scraps away. She turned them into something useful. Chicken bones, carrot tops, onion skins. She saved them all to make bone broth or soup stock. It was tasty, healthy, and cost almost nothing. Today, this old habit is coming back. With grocery prices going up, people are using every bit of food. Instead of tossing scraps, they store them in a freezer bag. When the bag is full, they boil the scraps with water and herbs to make broth. Bone broth is packed with nutrients, and homemade versions can save families over $300 a year. You can use it in soups, rice, pasta, or even to sip on cold days. It's a simple way to waste less and get more from what you already have. Grandma saw value in every scrap, and now, smart cooks are doing the same. Your grandma didn't live frugally because she wanted to, she did it because she had to. Life was tough, but she found smart, creative ways to make every dollar count. She fixed things, grew food, saved scraps, and never wasted anything. Today, the world is changing fast. Prices are rising, the planet is under pressure, and many of us are tired of spending more than we earn. That's why your grandma's old ways suddenly feel new and even powerful. Frugal living is about being mindful. It's about using what you have, wasting less, and building a life with more peace and less stress. Try one of her tips this week. You might be surprised how good it feels. Want to learn how real people are building quiet wealth and achieving financial success? Then watch this video next. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.